Good morning, everybody. Hi, good morning, guys. I hope you're all doing fine. Okay, so today I myself have actually shared the link, okay, in the chat box. So I hope that today you guys won't have any problem, okay? So all of you who are there with me on Zoom, please make sure that you have clicked on this link I've just shared in the chat box also, okay? Good morning, Samskriti. All right. So this is about me. If anybody has joined for the first time, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Sheva Khan, okay, and I am a law graduate, and I had completed my BA and LLB law degree from Law College Dehradun, Uttarakhand University in the year 2019. I completed my degree with a gold medal in my batch, and I have been a national debater and I've been a public speaker as well. And here at LawSikho, I'm working as current affairs expert and manager for free content and outreach. Okay. And if you wish to connect with me, you can always find me on Twitter as well as LinkedIn handles. Both are available by the name Sheva Khan itself. And yes, if you wish to see the video of this particular quiz session, so it is also available on our judiciary channel or on our CLAT channel, sorry, which is LawSikho CLAT Prep channel. It's there on YouTube. So you can go there. There is a separate list over there, which is the Hindu daily quiz. So you can go and watch the video here also. And yes, guys, today I wanted to make one more important announcement before we begin with the quiz, that we also are running Instagram channels for both judiciary as well as CLAT, and even we're running it for UGC Net as well. So it's my humble request to all of you that whoever, you people have been joining me in the quiz like since so long now, that please do follow both the channels. If at all you're preparing for CLAT, do follow the CLAT channel. So otherwise, whichever exam you're preparing for. So basically the name is, I will write it down for you. So this one is for the LawSikho Judiciary channel, and then we have LawSikho CLAT channel also. Okay, so you can just simply search on Instagram and you will find these channels over there, and even we have UGC Net LawSikho as well. So you can search that too. Okay. So the thing is that we give their daily updates, and in judiciary also we give case laws and everything, so they're very important for your preparation. In CLAT we give daily maxims and everything, so you can go and visit that too. Okay, so that was one announcement that I wanted to make to you all. Okay, so this will be our first article of the day, guys. Center announces hike in MSP for paddy, pulses, oilseeds. What MSP is, the minimum selling price, minimum support price, basically. I have discussed it various times now. Let's see what is the question from this. And it's disturbing. Okay. Just make sure, guys, that you're all there with me on the Menti quiz as well. Okay. I'll wait for 30 seconds and then we'll start the quiz. I have also shared the link. Okay. I'll this one, guys, I have shared it once again. Okay, just click on this link and you will be able to participate in the quiz. Okay, yeah, so I think I have almost all the participants here. Let's start the quiz. I think we have only 9 questions today. There was not a lot in the paper today, so let's see your question number 1. Which of the following is a Kharif season crop? Your options are rice, maize, bajra, or all of the options. Guys, I'm so sorry for this system. So you guys are correct. All of the options is the correct answer. So Kharif season crop, which season actually it is? The Kharif season? Of course, you know, only then you could have answered, I'm sure. And one is evident. Yes, Khushpreet. I have pets actually. That's my pup. So actually, it's morning time, so obviously they are very energetic. So yes, yeah. So yes, exactly, guys. No, Ishwarya, Kharif season is not winter season. It's the rainy season, the monsoon season. Okay, and the Rabi is the winter season. Okay. If at all, see, you were confused with maize or bajra. Rice, is one. At least you could have marked rice. Okay. So because rice is one crop which needs a lot of water, and that is why, if you remember, if anybody is from Haryana, Punjab or Rajasthan in this quiz also. So you must be noticing that naturally these states are not endowed with a lot of water. Definitely Punjab still has a lot of water, but Haryana and Rajasthan, they face scarcity of water. But still, after the high yielding variety seeds were introduced after the Green Revolution, the farmers there are incessantly, they're like repeatedly growing rice because it has good profit. Just because they are able to avail, water resources because the government through the government support or the the MSP which the government provides, or various other kinds of subsidies like the electricity subsidies also, which actually causes problem and causes huge shortage of water as well. Yes, yes, yes. That's indeed a very good idea, Jasmine. That see, she says that what we can do is, how we can remember is that it is sown in monsoon, and that is why we eat bajra in the winters. If you remember, bajre ki, the rotiya and bajra ki, a lot of, because bajra is considered to be very healthy. I have eaten bajre ke laddu also. When we make it with bajra and jaggery, gud ke saath. So they are very good. So yes, the bajra is a very staple diet when it comes to winter seasons. So yes, that is important. And yes, Sangam, exactly, you're right. The diversification is required because this not only harms the soil, because repeatedly, if you're sowing the same crop all over again, so this causes specific nutrients to vanish from the soil. Rather, it also causes a huge stress on other water resources as well. So that is why it was into debate also. Okay, so all of the options all are Kharif season crops. Okay. Next one is at home. The governments must protect the interest of children orphaned by COVID-19. Now, guys, I think it's for the third time in a row that we are discussing like regular discussion about the plight of the children that have been orphaned due to the COVID-19. So let's see that what is the question from this article. Question number 2. The chairman of NCPCR needs to be, yesterday we discussed what the NCPCR was, okay? He needs to be, your options are nominated and selected directly by the president, have 20 years of experience in child rights and child welfare, person of eminence and has done an outstanding work for promoting welfare, or none of the options. Like, what is the qualification required for being the chairman of NCPCR? NCPCR is National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, okay? If in case you are confused. Oops. That was very much valid, guys, because I myself was very confused while I was reading this question. The correct one is person of eminence and has done an outstanding work for the promotion of welfare. Okay, let's see it over here. See, this basically the constitution talks about, of the NCPCR. It says that these would be, the requirements over here, the eligibility. Basically, you can go through this as well. So read it out for yourself, okay? And here, it is appointed by the central government, and then he should have standing and experience in education, child health or care, welfare or child development, juvenile justice, elimination of child labor, and so on and so forth. Okay. Yes, it is a statutory body. This is basically the constitution of NCPCR. That's why I think I missed the word. So it is a constitution. It is a statutory body. Okay, so this must be, it is constituted by the Government of India, as you can see, under the Commission for Protection of Child Rights Act 2005. But every act has its own constitution also, right? So this is not the Constitution of India. Rather, it is the Constitution of NCPCR. Okay, so don't be confused with that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I have had several of these moments, Ashwarya. Trust me. Trust me on this. Okay, let's see question number 3rd. Okay. Heinous offences includes the offences for which the minimum punishment under the Indian Penal Code is imprisonment for. Your options are 5 years or more, 2 years or more, 7 years or more, or 10 years or more for the heinous offences. It's guys, it might not really be asked in your exam, but the purpose to put this question was that this is a very important thing that a common person also should know, because I'll discuss why. Good, guys, very good, very good. See here, here for 2 years or more, no, we could have used a very simple logic that, see, something is heinous, so the punishment for it cannot be just 2 years or more. That really does not seem to be proportionate with the name, as we're naming it heinous offenses. And 10 years or more also, maybe it becomes a little like maybe or maybe not kind of situation. So 7 years or more is the situation, the correct one right here. Can anybody tell me that heinous offenses was actually made an exception in the Juvenile Justice Act also? After which incident? Just make a guess, guys. Because one of the assaulters, one of the, I will not take the exact offense. Yeah, yeah, yes. Very good, guys. Yes, 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 yes. All of you are correct. Jasmine, Sanvi, Sejal, Tanmay, Ashwini, Ishwara, Kushpreet. It was Nirbhaya case, right? Okay, so it was Mukesh Kumar, others versus Union of India. I am not, Harshal, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure about that. Which offender, which accused basically, or now definitely they were the convicts and also thankfully hanged also. That they were, which one was the juvenile at that time? I don't remember the name. I guess maybe it was Mukesh Kumar. But yes, actually what happened was that out of all the rapists, one of them, or I guess two of them, but one for sure, was a minor. And technically he was protected under the Juvenile Justice Act. And he maximum that could be done was to send him to the correction home for 2 years. But actually that was done also in the beginning. But definitely that was something very, it could have put such a blot on the criminal system or criminal justice system in the country, because it would just simply mean that you can commit any offense and you can get right away, you can save yourself out straight from it if just you are a minor. And that is why it was felt important that at least some exception should be brought in the Juvenile Justice Act as well. And that is why an amendment was brought to it and heinous offenses was added to it as well. But here also there is one discrepancy, that what do we mean by heinous offenses was left to the interpretation of the courts, which in some cases is good, but in the other cases can be taken in a very narrow concept as well. So this is an important thing that you should note. And okay, how many of you believe that the capital punishment is okay, like it should be there for such offenses, murders, rapes, and things? Yeah. I know, guys. I know. Whenever we debate about having capital punishment or not, we because have so much hatred for these people, because definitely they have done such inhuman crimes, that we definitely want that we should have tit for tat. There should be detrimental, and that is deterrent effect of the punishment. So yes, yes, in many situations, I also support capital punishment, but definitely we have a lot of contentions, a lot of contentions. Yes, exactly. When it comes to, and India specifically, it's for the rarest of the rare cases, right? Um, yes, that can be said. Okay, yes. One interesting question: who has become the first woman in the history of Indian criminal system? Exactly. Who has been, hanged, who has been given capital punishment? What was her offense? Can anybody tell me? I myself am confused with the offense, guys. I did not follow up this case very diligently. Okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. Yes. So she killed 11 of her family members. Yeah. So, yeah. So, it should come irrespective of the fact that it is done by a man or a woman. It should be just done on the merits of, what has been done by that person. Right? Yeah. Okay. And definitely, guys, if you are getting into law or if you're preparing for judiciary and trying to become a judge, definitely you should have an opinion of your own, right? Okay. So because she loved someone whom her parents didn't approve, so she killed her own family members. Like as in because of this, she killed her, like not the in-laws or somebody. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am happy that she wasn't allowed to marry the person. I don't know what she could have done to them. Maybe. Anyway, yes. So let's. Maybe it was 7 or 11. Yeah, but okay, that's the case. Okay, guys. Let's see question number 4. Okay, guys. Let's move further. Let's see question number 4. What is not true about the Juvenile Justice Act 2015? Your options are: juveniles between the age of 16 to 18 could also be tried as adults. Heinous crimes have been separated from serious crimes. District magistrates will be responsible for district level bodies. All of the options are true. Come on, guys. One you should know for sure. We were just discussing about it. So that definitely is the right option. So that cannot be the not true option. Okay. So what do you think is not true, or do you think all are true? Very good, guys. Yes. So all of the options are true, actually. That is why I told you that after the amendment of 2015, because this person, this rapist, one of the convicts, he was, I think, in the age of 17 or 17 and a half, I mean, just about to touch 18 years of age. And that is why this exception was brought, that in some cases, even if the person is from the 16 to 18 age group, so he could be, or he or she could be tried as adult. Okay. And then definitely, yes, we discussed that the heinous crimes have been separated from serious crimes. And the district magistrate will be responsible for the district level bodies. Okay. So all of the options are true about the JJ Act 2015. I think we will have the leaderboard after this. Yes. Let's see who is winning today's quiz. Okay. So Tom, please make sure that you have put in your real name, okay? Because we keep a track of the weekly winners. So that we need to have your name, okay? So if you are not able to change, let me know in the chat box as to who you are, okay? Yeah, Harshil. Okay, Harshil, is it you? Why have you used this name today? You always use your own name. Okay, fine. You're unable to change it. So, okay, fine. It's okay. So I'll keep a track. It's you. Jaskirat, very good on the second position. Ishwarya on third. Khushpreet. Then we have Rishabh, Sanvi, Kapil, Sejal, Madhulika, and Sangha. Very good, guys. Yes. So if at all you're able to change it now, that's please do it. Otherwise, it's fine. I have noted it down that it's you. Okay. Yes. So let's move further. Encouraging accord. So this is an article about the G7. We have talked several times about the G7. What is G7? Who is and who is not a member of the G7? So let's see question number 5, guys. Which of the countries is not a part of the G7 groupings? Your options are China, India, Switzerland, or all options are not a part of G7. Think about it and then answer, okay? All of the options are not a part. Please read the options very carefully, okay? Okay, Sanvi, I'm so sorry. If anybody else is also facing this problem, please let me know. If Mentiquiz is marking on its own, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that you knew the answer. That was D. I'm so sorry, Sanvi. I'll just refresh the quiz once again after I'm done with this question. Okay. You guys also please refresh your pages. Okay. Okay, Bhavdharani, Kanaga, you also. I think it happens sometimes with the questions all at once. Yeah. Just let me refresh. Okay. Okay, just let me refresh. Or guys, maybe it happens that the network falls at the time of a particular question or something. I'm just, I'm not really not able to figure it out, because it happens. So it happens for a lot of you. If it does not happen, it happens for nobody. So maybe, yes, a network could play a role in this. I hope that now it won't. Okay. And yes, the answer for this question is that all of the countries are not a part of G7. Okay. So China, India, Switzerland, none of them currently are the part of G7. So the members that we have for G7 are Germany, we have Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK, and the US. Okay, though recently US had once said that we would love if India can also join G7 summit, but though formally India has still not done that. Okay, UK, US, Germany, France, Canada, and Italy. Okay, these will be all. All right, guys. Let's move further. Let's see question number. We will have question number 7th after this. Ishwara, as much as I can recall, US invited India formally. Okay, maybe UK also. I might have not followed up that news. Okay, you had creative for this when all members were marked. I'm sorry, Jasmine, I didn't get your point. Anyway, you just put it down in the chat box. We'll continue. Okay. Okay. Could I share this? The mnemonic. I mentioned it in one of the quizzes for G7. I am not able to recall right now. I don't think. Okay. I had a pictorial thing. Okay. Yeah, that I am so sorry. I didn't put it in this quiz today. Okay, if I'll find it out, so I'll definitely try to do it for you. Okay. G7 and G20. Yes. I remember we had the G7 and G20 members. Okay, I'll try to find it out. Okay, and give it to you. Okay. Otherwise, you guys, all of you have. Yes, there was one plus member. I myself am, I'm a little confused with the members myself a little bit. So if at all, because you also guys have the PDF, so try to look into it. Otherwise, I'll also help you with that. Okay. Okay. Strong arm tactics weaken democracy. So this talks about the central government's design in West Bengal served to undermine the structure of federalism yet again. A question like that. Okay, let's see what is the question. Question number 6, guys. Okay, Kushpreet, if you have, then please do share it with the others also. Okay, who among the following said that the governor was not a representative of a party, but the people of the state? So basically, who said that he is not the representative of a party, but he is a representative of the people of the state? Your options are KT Shah, HV Kamath, Ambedkar, or Rohini Kumar Chaudhary. Yeah. Good confusion, but I know the questions, the options were quite close to each other. So, guys, the correct answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, he mentioned that basically governor is not a representative of a party, and that is why, if you know about the appointment of the governor, so a person of such nature is chosen to be appointed as the governor, who does not have any affiliations with any kind of party, so that he can work in an unbiased manner, and thus he can be totally impartial towards whichever, irrespective of which party is ruling in the state. Okay. So he's considered to be the representative of the people of the state and not the party of that state. Okay. Okay. Can anybody tell me in the chat box that who was the chairman of the drafting committee of the constitution? Very easy question, guys. Yes. Sanvi, no, it was not Dr. Rajendra Prasad. It was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, okay, chairman of the drafting committee. All right. Can anybody tell me that Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the chairman of which committee? Yeah, yes, he became the first president though, but he also was a chairman of some committees. So which committee was he the chairman of? Constituent Assembly is all in all one assembly, Bhavdharani. We had some committees into that also, right? So I'm a bit confused myself, but I think I can make a guess. I think it was the steering committee one, yes, and the other was, I think, powers committee, if I'm not wrong. Wait, I have a list of it. Let me point it out for you because this is important. Okay, and just give me a second, guys. Okay, just give me a second. I will open it up to you. It is very important actually. We should know the committees of the constitution. I myself should, though, but I'm a little confused. I don't want to give you any kind of wrong information. So let me just find it out and tell you in the right manner. Yes. Okay, no. So for the Union Powers Committee, it was Dr. Jawaharlal Nehru, and yes, steering committee, I was right. For the steering committee, we had Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and yes, another was rules of procedure committee. Okay, so both of these committees were actually the chairperson was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay, and can anybody tell me that Sardar Patel was the chairman of which committee? Very important committee, guys. Why actually was he called as the Iron Man of India as well? So what was that particular kind of committee that he actually had? Okay, a list. Sure, sure, sure. Anshika, I will definitely, I'll send a list of that over the group. Maybe, I'm not sure, but tomorrow in the quiz, I will attach a list of all the committee and the members. Okay. Jasmine, for the delimitation committee, actually it is Provincial Constitution Committee. Okay, Sardar Patel, and yes, this was for Sardar Patel. Okay. And also he had the advisory committee on fundamental rights, minority and tribal and excluded areas as well. Okay, Committee on Fundamental Rights, right? It was itself a subcommittee, okay, Bhavdharani, which was actually headed by J.B. Kriplani. Okay, so these are very important. So inko yaad karna zarur se. I will give you the list. So I will give it into the list tomorrow for sure. Okay, in the chat box itself. You guys can do it, or else I'll put it in your quiz only so that you will have it in your PDF right away. So not a problem for you. Okay. So yes, Sanvi. So he brought the princely states together to India. That is why he is known as the Iron Man of India. Okay. So these committees are very important. Okay, let's move further. Human rights should be the central theme when it comes to the people. Okay. So let's see what is the question from this. Question number 7. Okay, the president of the United Nations General Assembly is current president, basically, and what is the criteria for it? Elected every year for a term of 1 year, elected every year for a term of 3 years, elected every 2 years for a term of 5 years. That's very strange. Or none of the options. One option is makes no sense. Oh, guys, elected every year for a term of 2 years. How do you think this is practically possible? Tell me. Like, for example, in India, let's take an example that let's suppose that the elections are held every 2 years for the next 5 years. Can you, like, what will we be doing after the 2 years? How will he be able to ever complete his term if elections will be held after 2 years only? Right? This is hilarious, guys. Okay. Yeah. So yes, exactly. Even option B makes no sense, right? Elected every year for a term of 3 years. Had it been so it would be elected after every 3 years for a term of 3 years, obviously, So this is only one that elected every year for a term of 1 year. Yeah, that is actually, hilarious because these options make no sense at all. It can be done like that only. Uh, Yeah, so we have to be very careful with the options also. Many a times such tricky options are given. Okay, so basically it is every year for a term of 1 year. For example, guys, confuse matona. Elections in India are held after every 5 years. We do not even need to add that it is for the term of 5 years. Either we say that the term is for 5 years, or we say that the elections are held for after every 5 years, because anyway they they mean the same thing. Okay, let's see the 8th question. Which country does Abdullah Shahid belong to? He has been elected as the president of the 76th UN General Assembly with an overwhelming majority of this, you can see. So which country basically he belongs to? Dominica, Afghanistan, Maldives, or all of the options, of course, guys. How can it be all of the options for you? That is not the answer. Okay, mark mat karna, please. Okay, which country he belongs to? Dominica, Afghanistan, Maldives. So basically have 3 options only. Okay, very good, guys. So the correct answer is Maldives. Okay, and can anybody tell me that who was the previous president of UNGA, United Nations General Assembly, before Abdullah Shahid? Volkan Bokir, I don't know, I'm not sure, guys. Fine. Think about it, let me know tomorrow. Okay, think about it. Google karoge वैसे तो, but let me know. Okay? who was before Abdullah Shahid. Okay. Let's move to the last question, guys. 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗚𝗓 in Assam is Assam's 7th national park. This is a very, very important news. It has 47 species, each of reptiles and mammals, including tigers. Okay. Rishabh, I am myself not sure of the answer. I thought maybe any one of you might be sure, so we can know. Okay. Which part is this in? Ishwarya, which part is this in? Which one are you asking? Okay, you did the whole paper. You didn't see this. I'll have to see the page number exactly, but this must be into the news columns, which comes after the editorial page. The exact page number, I'm sorry, I do not know. But this is a possibility, Shwarya, that there are zones of the Hindu newspaper. So maybe, in your zone it was not covered, but it is very unlikely that it wasn't. But just look out. If you're reading the e-paper, just look out into the eastern or some other zones. Then you will be, I'm sure you will have this article, okay? Okay, question number 9, guys. Last question for the day. Which of the following national parks are not in Assam? Not in Assam, okay? Your options are Nameri National Park, 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗚𝗓, Raimona National Park, or all are in Assam, all national parks. Come on, one of course you know, guys. It's definitely there. Just now it has become the 7th national park of Assam. So please don't mark that. Okay, very good, guys. So yes, all of the national parks are there in Assam. Oh God, 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗚, just we learned, no guys, that it has become the 7th national park of Assam. And guys, in this, in this case, please do not take it as a general rule. I'm just giving you as a trick that you can use in your exam. It works most of the times, but it is not 100% sure rule, okay? But what happens, guys, that whenever these national parks are named, so they have got something to do with actually the state they belong to. See, 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗚, Dibang, Lohit, these are very important tributaries of which river? Which river, guys? Let me know. Which is a very major river that flows through the state of Assam? Very, very important river. Tell me. Yes. Yes, Jasmine. Brahmaputra. Yes, Kapil, you're right. And, Brahmaputra is one of the few rivers in India that actually has a masculine name, otherwise you can see Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Tapi, Kaveri, all of these, have female kinds of names because rivers, they were venerated, they were worshipped in India, and they were considered to be as, female deities as such, And Brahmaputra, Son, Betwa, a few of them only I can recall which have a sound like, of a male deity or a male person. So yes, Brahmaputra is a very important river which flows through Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh. And 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢, also known as Dihang, okay, Dibang and Lohit, they're very important tributaries of Brahmaputra. So still you can make a guess that it must be to do something with the region of Assam, and that is why the 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓 Park is also in Assam, okay? And can anybody tell me that by which name Brahmaputra is known in the Tibet region, in the Tibetan region, on the China side of China? No, it's not Sangpo. Sangpo is basically the sorrow of China. This river is called as the sorrow of China. Okay. Guys, the name is Yarlung Zangbo. I'll write it down. This. It's not ear, it's YAR. Okay. Sorry for the spelling mistake. It's Yarlung Zangbo. Okay. And which river is known as the sorrow of China? It is the Sangpo. Why it is known as the sorrow of China? Because it floods that bad every time. And can anybody tell me that which river is known as the sorrow of Bihar? I think we're doing a lot of GK questions these days, but I think it's good for you. It's Kosi. Okay, Kosi River is known as the sorrow of Bihar because it floods so much that it, instead of giving fertilization or water to Bihar, rather it causes a lot of destruction. Okay, thanks to the human activities also. So yeah, Kosi is the correct answer, guys. Okay, so all of the national parks are in Assam. Okay, let's see who has won the quiz. Just a second, guys, okay? Yes. So, oh my God, congratulations, Krishnaveni. I think we have new winners this time. I guess Sanvi is facing problems at her end, and even other people also with the Menti quiz. But I hope that it did not. Yes, yes, Sanvi. Oh my God, don't hate this Menti. You have been winning this Menti quiz 4 times in a row. Okay, you do not hate it. Okay, but I'm so sorry if network is a problem, but I can't really do much about it, right? So Ishwarya is second today. Sejal is third. Tom, please note my team that when you are marking this, Tom is Harshal, okay? Then we have Kapil, Sangam, Samskruti, Sanvi, Rishabh, and Jaskirat, okay? So congratulations to all of you. I hope it was a good session for you all. And thank you so much. Please take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe. I've been reiterating it many times, but please, yes. So, Khushpreet, if you can do that, you can look into it tomorrow. In tomorrow's quiz, you can share it, okay? Yes, Sanvi, see, if it's bringing you, Menti quiz is bringing you down in the position, okay? Your capability, your brain, your learning skills are not, right? That's the best thing I think that we should celebrate, because anyway, in the, exam, you will not have Menti quiz, right? You will have exact sheets. You will have to be answering in that, and you can do it anytime. You can do it. Okay, having weekly winners and everything. I know, it's just a matter to encourage. So only take it seriously to the fact until it is able to encourage you, and not to the matter of fact when it can discourage you or anything. Okay, please never do that. Okay, I in my life also have always been, I have never chased marks as such. Trust me, I have never been a fond person of marks. I always wanted to learn, and I could do well. If you are, working all in fun, I think you can get the best results, right? So, guys, stay happy and stay motivated, everyone. Okay, do not take any stress, because this time is already very hard on all of us. So please do not take any stress. And God bless you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I'll sign off for today. Bye bye. Yeah.